Hello and welcome. Let's talk about Europe. It's a continent that has continuously reshaped the world, not with a single linear story, but through an epic saga of constant transformation. This is not just a place on a map, it's a crucible of civilization, a stage for both breathtaking creativity and unimaginable conflict. Consider the roots. The intellectual fire was first lit in ancient Greece, where philosophy and democracy were born. Then, a city-state on a river, Rome, built an empire of law and engineering that left its mark on every corner of the continent, from language to architecture. But even the mightiest empire can fall. When Rome crumbled, a new, fragmented world emerged, held together not by legions, but by faith. The Middle Ages were a time of kings and castles, of soaring cathedrals and brutal feudal bonds. It was an era where the church held immense power, and where knights fought for land and faith. But in this supposedly dark period, seeds of a new world were being sown. Universities were founded, trade routes opened, and the first hints of modern nations began to take shape. Then came the rebirth. The Renaissance in Italy was a radical rediscovery of human potential. Artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci didn't just paint pictures, they celebrated humanity itself. This flourishing was soon followed by a spiritual and political earthquake, the Reformation. Martin Luther's challenge to the church didn't just change religion. It tore the continent apart and reshaped its political map, leading to centuries of conflict and the eventual rise of the modern nation-state. With new ideas came new ambitions. The age of exploration saw Europeans sail across oceans, building vast empires that brought immense wealth back home, but at a devastating cost to the rest of the world. At the same time, the Enlightenment was busy challenging old ideas, championing reason, liberty, and the rights of the individual. These were ideas so powerful, they fueled revolutions, most famously in France, where a new cry for liberty and equality shook the foundations of every monarchy. The 19th century was the era of the machine. The Industrial Revolution transformed Europe into the world's workshop, a place of steam engines, factories, and sprawling cities. This new power fueled a massive expansion of empires, but it also created new tensions between nations and between social classes. The grand stage of empire was set, but beneath the surface, a dangerous web of rivalries was being woven. The 20th century arrived with a bang, two of them. In fact, World War I and World War II were catastrophes on a scale no one could have imagined. They shattered empires, killed millions, and exposed the darkest sides of humanity, from the trenches of Verdun to the concentration camps of the Holocaust. From the rubble, a new, cautious hope emerged. The Cold War divided the continent with an iron curtain, but it also gave birth to a radical idea: European integration. The very nations that had torn each other apart decided to bind themselves together economically and politically in an unprecedented experiment in peace. Today, Europe is a testament to this journey. It's a continent of incredible diversity, still grappling with its complex history while trying to forge a unified future. From the philosophical debates of ancient Greece to the modern democratic ideals of Brussels, Europe's story is one of relentless change, profound influence, and the continuous search for a common purpose. It is a story that proves the human spirit is capable of both unimaginable destruction and extraordinary creation.